Um, alright. Voice is better. Voice is improving. A little bit. Maybe. Maybe. Yes. So let's continue this. Metamort Estate Courtyard, late afternoon. So yeah, last time we interrogated what we thought was Henry, but it turned out to be Davy. Can't tell. Davy, you did all of this, and that means Henry. Oh, oh no! The things have gone to plan. You know what? You know what? Things have gone to plan. You would have been the only casualty, you demented old reptile. Ah. Instead, I was betrayed by two friends and my brother, only to lose everything, all because they had no spine. And now, me, my brother, and half of the village of miners are gonna die in the front. All thanks to you, Detective. Everyone must serve their nation and do their time. It is fate. You are hardly the first to call it unjust. Your devotion to your brother is understandable, but your plan is horrific and was doomed to failure from the start. You weren't betrayed. You were surrounded by individuals with a conscience. Revenge has rotted away your soul. Words spoken by a feral beast, begged by the Chancellor. What would you know about ambition? About protecting someone? What was your goal had your plan succeeded? If you had declared independence from Rivulet, what then? Simple. Shelter in the mines and threaten to burn the entire coal supply until our demands were met by your government. A siege then. But the Rivulet army clearly has experience in capturing defensive positions, Davy. Not when the people back our struggle. The first spark against a lifetime of tyranny and servitude. I'll not entertain this farcical dream further. All it will bring is even more needlessly lost lives. I must admit, I missed the first half of this tumultuous affair. Care to fill me in on what exactly happened here? It's like he said. Henry found the letter saying the draft would go on. And that metaphor was going to let it happen. Me, Henry, and Norman had the idea to shelter in the mountains. We could have it behind everyone until the draft enforcers were gone. But it was my idea, to make our defiance permanent. We had to get Rocky out of the way. He's loyal to the government, and he's the one who actually runs things. We'd remove Venable from power and pin the crime on Rocky. That means the House final, with evidence that links him to it. That reporter will make him guilty in the court of public opinion. The government would have no choice but to remove him. That's Wilson's Declaration of Independence, an empty coat cloth holding up to the palace would keep you noticed. And it brought me the stationery. I drafted the declaration as well as the invitation to Rivulet Gazette. It was complicit in the fire and framing bomb. I told him to pray. I said it was so easy to see if they cut behind the mine. And rush aside so that you vapors would leak slowly. I would let the fire spread when enough had leaked out. Then Henry signed the declaration. He deceived it from the start. Yeah, Henry wanted this revolution to belong us, or an idiot. And Mr. Beaufort found out to him. He was against me from the start, but he didn't let me know that. Instead, he wanted to wait and see if I'd see reason. I found him in Carmen. I told him to prepare to move to the mines. That's when he tried to stop me. Himself. So he launched him first. He reacted by striking him with a lantern inside the burlap sack. It was an accident. As soon as I saw the blood, I knew the declaration was no longer any good. The plan was crumbling. I worked fast. I used the passage in the garden to get a car, move him away before the Allies came back and found me. I tried to cause a cave-in to cover him up and buy us some more time, but then the passage, I had to close it off. I went back to the garden, lit the lantern, and hid it in the boarded up corner on the second floor of the house. I forgot about the old man's walking stick, so I had to get rid of that. I couldn't find where the knife went. I also grabbed a branch of light wool from the yard and one more bright. Things were still broken. Norman was planning to betray me. Henry could have been on his side. I needed a contingency, just like you said. You were pressed for time. By this point, I was having tea with Lord Fenifort. What happened while I was inside? I went to the workshop to dispose of the bloody sack, and to be sure no one witnessed my activities. I also crushed up the poison inside the spare mass filter, just like you said. Then I replaced the cap. I must have had plenty on my gloves. I had to put you on the strap in case you realized you tried to take it off. Meanwhile, he gathered all the guests in front of the house so we could work on the scheme without any witnesses. Then, when Henry left his post to change his mask filters, I'd followed. I decided I had to test his memory. The test. He told me to let me move from that patrol. He wanted to see if he was trying to do the same. He wanted out. He was threatening to go to Fetterford and you with everything. So I let him change out his mask. Poison quickly. He was on his knees seconds. I locked the workshop and tell me that I would to rest. This is what made the switch. Living to distance myself from the scheme while keeping an eye. I had to salvage what I could. He left. I went back into the workshop and took his neckerchief from the box. Then I had my body. It was just as smoke coming out of the house. I had hoped the fuel-soaked clothes would mask my step to a drain. It did, but the impression was decent enough. This was about when we discovered the body in the mines. All I could do now was encourage him. For a time, it looked like Rocky maintained the blame. That would have been ideal. Unfortunately, the declaration was no good with a dead silence. I would have to redo it. That's when Gaby realized it. Gaby knew you were true identity. Even through the costume, you could tell you really are. I told him I was working on a secret plan. I gave him the declaration and told him behind the mines. He was afraid of Norman's body sitting out in the open. So I said he could cover it up so he didn't have to see it. We lost our parents, my older brother, half our family in the accident years ago. I wasn't gonna lose anyone else. I wanted him as far from things as possible. The last thing I wanted was for him to become a suspect. Satisfied. What do you think? So, looking in, it wasn't the Sundays who were my dad. It was people I considered friends. Friends fight for one another. You were gonna send us marching into our graves while we're placing us at home. Maybe the Stormbreakers have the right idea. Maybe I should have been exterminated after all. What? You've heard it before. Yes. Where miasma dragons go, death is sure to follow. Two of us together. Would you death to this place? We are a cursed species. Deserve our much. That's ridiculous. I won't even utter it with a counter-argument. Please, never speak like that again. I see the police arriving on the Capitol Access Road. Go ahead, Knoxley. Turn over your quarry. At Avora State, Capitol Access Road, late afternoon. Detective Knoxley, you're on Morris, rather far from Town 51. Yes, well, I was helping with preparations for the Jubilee next week. So was in the Palace District. A great deal of smoke floated past me as thickly to it appears I'm already too late at the moment. certainly supplying two bodies from the point. Though, not because of the fire. What have you bubbled into this? Says David Canton, by the fat forest. It's brought to me because you're somehow responsible. I'm responsible for happened here. My employees were killed today because not a more. You appear confused. What's going on? Mark Devil. I'm the one you want. Norman Beaufort and Henry Lester. Those are their names. They killed them both. They also started the fire that consumed the manor house, trying to trap Knoxley and Fetafor inside. Please, do your thing. Make sense of all this for me. Overt's death was technically inflicted in self-defense, but the rest is accurate to my knowledge. Davy is at fault. Take Davy into custody if you can. I will turn over all of my notes and the evidence I procured. I only gave you an investigate a possible fire, but I'll do my best. Thank you for your service, Detective. Davy? Hey, Davy. What is happening? I have to go for a while, okay? So, take care of your sister while I'm gone. Maybe you have a special bond. It's okay that your secrets between us and anybody else. Okay? Time to be good. Always. But if someone tries to hurt you, stand up for yourself. Be good. Okay? Take good to strengths goes. Yeah, a place like Vivian anyway. My story's done. Maybe I just hope somebody sees that does what I can to bring actual justice to people who actually lived. Wait, before you go, make sure it wasn't too or late before poison things attacked. He broke into Fetafor's parking lot and stole some. He's already been responsible for 115. That wasn't me. What? I took a branch from the plant, but the barbed wire was already broken open by someone else. That wasn't me. So, let's go. Exactly. With all due respect. What was that? I didn't know that. I failed to refuse to sacrifice my God for the pushback. Let's just this once I'm checking the outfit. What David did was beyond so much more to live for. And I am old, worthless. I am not fit. And wonderful. I should have taken a list. But that would take you. It's not places black, but the world is black. What we need now is the type. I'm fucking all the time. Fuck. No longer the time in the palace. Just like that should pronounce the big off with her team against something. They should get Texas. Alright. With a big fair stuck in this clear. So type of sorting the more it's that what's there late afternoon. It's dead time. Mr. Knox. To do much puppies. Yes. Take the story. No one told me but I hope it's there to take care of my things. The island is supposed to be good. But before nothing. What's this thing? Whatever happens to you, take the minutes. Make sure you get your fair share. Your family has done a lot for it. Trying to do. I'll probably see if I can volunteer to continue uniforms, that sort of thing. I am helpful that David symptoms of life. Just days that what I did. Yes, just say you relax first. Change always comes. Suspected. Sometimes it changes everything, isn't it? Please don't look this all the time. I want to thank you for your cooperation. It was just stubborn. Yeah, well, I'm not I'm out planned to start that. That was good still. Of course, very beautiful participating for Julie. Yep, sure am. Everyone of Black and Stars is expected to show up. I'm bringing me along with my day, of course. Being the sweetest, but woman inside the palace. So, I just cannot wait. Yeah. We'll need to take it easy around the chance, at least for the first stage. I need to talk to these two. No need. I turned over all my notes, but I left out. Still, I would recommend cooperation if they okay. Even without the fact that I'm always afraid this thing for me. And we are. Won't have to talk to me. I got a second too. That's up to either you can change back the capital. Then I have to type it in this thing. It's a little bit the way you're. I feel like being chased off. No, it is fun. I use the access for the key. That's the way I'll want that. Let's taste that. Here, let's do it. Let's do it. Play it. Sure, it's not more that's the tough stuff. I fought to work this thing, trying to go with the sense of get across something within that I keep my next. So I keep this thing. Should I turn my notes over the phones? Then it get back to the case with all do. A lot of frustrating faces. So it's the surprise this is happening. The book sets That's how carriage is. It's about. We should be back with it. Yeah. Sounds good to me. Shut up. Knuckle steady. Just early. It's a vaccine. After all, right? Whatever we get something. Which I don't know. Mr. Moxley, you're back. When you get to still just finished another 11 for balance. But then you're the chase on. But you don't know exactly cut wax. Yeah, I've been to talking about Steve. It's an invitation to what the don't be Thanks. So certain strong now on now I'd like to against a friendship is still to grow still that check out the sleepers not sleeping. It's getting pretty close to the matter of speaking, yes. How about you, Mr. Lestrade? Would you like to be my close one? What would you? I don't got any formal like that. What's that? Another kill me talk. Keep the chance. It's just I suppose on the black of the star. Still there. Think it'll be a good chance. Yes. Yeah. I want to get one of things in my mind. Something's got to be done with the girl mission. Let's get back. Good by your job. Get back inside the palace district office. What? What's this? Huh? What's the matter, Seven? There was another note left in my pocket. Is it evidence that I forgot to turn over? I saw what you did at the shipyard. Is this a joke? Chuckles? Did you put this in my pocket? No way. I told you my days are notes are over. What's the say? It's nothing. It's a prank. Nothing to worry about. Someone knows my involvement with the smuggling. Someone who was at the estate today. Pleading a case with an A or better detective rank. So he took care of that. Okay. Not immaculate, but set. Whatever happens this last case, I'm satisfied. Okay. And now for the fourth and final case. The top of Hightown. This game is starting to wrap up, so let's enjoy it what we can. Rivulet Highlands, near the border. 3-year week 1. the winter 10 years ago. Sam, I thought we had this one handled. It's freezing up here. Yeah, what's the situation? It's no longer a case of a single draft dodger. Mr. Fouillard has brought his whole family along. They're making a break for the border, probably hoping for clemency from the Empire. The border, all the way up here, they're not going to make it over the mountains on foot. Surely they know that. It's desperation. I've been pursuing him for several days. He must think he can lose me in the snow and cold. You've been after this guy for days. So, which way do you think they're headed? Through this pass. They were here recently. The wind sweeps downwards and carries their scent along with it. I'll take your word for it, Seb. Well, do your thing. Mr. Fouillard, it's time to come out from hiding. We have you cornered. There is no escape. This chase has gone on for 4 days. We are all tired of it. We know how tired of you must be too. It's time to stop. Mr. Fouillard, we all have a civic duty to uphold. Your country is calling for you. Come out. Let's talk. Well, I try to be diplomatic. Oh, Mr. Fouillard, if you will not come to me, I shall have to come to you. There are early impressions in the snow, almost covered but not quite. They continue in this direction to footprints. You just say footprints, Sam. And try not to jump to conclusions. Trace of sediment on the footprints. Salty, green sand from a brackish water source. The ocean, perhaps. I'll never get used to watching you do that. If we are a family of fishmongers at the Capital Coast, a lot of their shoes froze and broke off in the snow here. Mm-hmm. But I don't look at my chat, but seems like nobody's been by yet. Thank God. I thought I heard a noise coming from the structure. The most obvious hiding place to me. And also the dumbest. There's only one way in and out of there. Um, the door seems barred or locked. You would have to break it down. I'll see if I can find a tool. You wait here and make sure he stays put. Mr. Fouillard, we found you. Why don't you come out of there and spare us the property damage? See what you're doing, including your family and all this. Come out now and they'll be spared the trees in charge. Fouillard, very well. Hmm. It's this feeling that's coming from near the window. It almost feels like heat, but different. Smells like a trap. This is what the text warned me about. I've seen sensed insects and plants before, but never anything of this size. There's something beckoning me. Maybe if I could get closer, I'll stay inside. Yeah. Cold. Why is it so cold? Sam, hey, are you okay? What's wrong? Did he hit you? Uh, uh, he's dead. He's dead. They're all dead. What? Are you sure? I felt it. I felt their lives slipping away. I can't describe it. I don't want to describe. Hey, calm down. You're just wait here and catch your breath. I'll go listen. Did you find him? Sam, listen. This wasn't your fault. No! I knew it! Hey, quiet down. We need to fetch the police from the Capitol. What? Why didn't you just listen to me? The whole damn family. What have I done? Sam, hey, come on. Snap out of it. You didn't do anything wrong. You were on the hunt. He went too far. Yeah, that. It's just your instinct. Besides, he was the one who chose to betray his nation. You're not responsible for that either, okay? Where are you going? You still need to fetch the police. Stop! Stop! Case 4, atop a high tower. Nazi's cabin, lot light mortar fins, late afternoon, present day. Today's the day, the first day of the 50-year Jubilee party, and the first day of the next round of military drafting. I'm meeting Chuckles at the gate outside the palace. I should leave now if I want to be there in time. Do I need my coat? I should probably leave it. It will just slow me down. I'll bring my notebook and badge just in case. And there is also this note I found in my pocket. Notebook entry, pocket note. A note that was in my pocket. It appears to be blackmailing me. I should keep it on me in case an opportunity arises that will allow me to identify its creator. Here we go. All the way up to the palace gates. Rivulet, Government District, Outer Gate, late afternoon. Mr. Lestrade, apologies for making you wait. Santa, I was almost afraid we came on the wrong day. It was unlockable for my cat. I thought, thank you for waiting. Get inside that attention. It's good for today, for tomorrow. It's suggest we pace ourselves and start. Yeah, well, I've been drinking so much anyway. I don't want to make a fool of myself. Just gonna check in. Nothing's supposed to go. Oh, shit, what's next? That was private. Well, I think that just supposed to be private. So it's free for the pot. And then gas. And then we'll also get the chance of himself. This is his home after all. Chancellor Holocaust himself. I've never seen him up close. The ask him where this can start the Dark District. He remembered the chart that he may not want to discuss business during the celebration. He said, what's he like? He got a reputation badge with from answer. There's something to know. And technically, a dessert. Oh, from the army. In a manner of speaking, yes, I left my position and never came back. There is a chance my invitation is the form of entrapment. Are you still certainly wish to be my guest? First, I need help with help to with the barons or face chuckles. To answer your question, I remember the chancellor as a compromise. Oh, I don't think you got anything to worry about. It's not like you tried to pull your so they won. They would come dropping back, screaming, right? I was careful to cover my tracks and limit my time in the cabin. Even speed the restless put me in great rest. I was content without my days of solitude, but the last couple of weeks have put us swiftly to all that. Oh, so they didn't know how to find you, huh? And they can thank you for your service. Through the life and savings and the kids face the cost of my company. I have been able to buy on my own. You decide to come anyway. There is a draft. Let me call it back to service, no doubt. Better to give up and tuck out. We're drafted first. Gold badge means a lot, really. So what can you want to give up on that? It's complicated. You weren't upset with me. Jobs and jobs. We don't get to talk about it. I don't get aside from the things like that. Public guest. Hang on, we got. I have 7 locks. Yes. Thoughtless stuff. I'm here to stop and we can check you. I'm gonna do that. Magic. Now hold still. Around slow. Yes. So a problem for house. No metal objects allowed inside. Chancellors the honors. Star badges are allowed. Like your tin apple. Not this sword brother. They can put up at the end of the door. Alright. Turn around. That's this. You're not allowed. What? So that's the caution. They take the individual do my job. Speaking of which, you should take one instead of just coming today. If you're holding increasingly spy activity, spies from the Foundfather Empire. Yeah, stepped up the security issue. But it's in the palace this week. Yes. You have a moment to talk with. I mean, having some big dragons. You tell me a little about yourself. My name is Ferris Lavagos. Solar Star. So, as a restaurant, you don't care about that tree one more. This dragon, I heard of that. Control method, yes. Not control, at least. I'm not strong enough to use that, but I can sense it. I need amounts of metal resonate with me. Anywhere I know insecurity for the jubilee. I've been having incidents with equal at least 5 things just cancer, paranoid. Nothing to worry about. I will let you know if I notice anything out of place. I can also sense police since you would be aware. Yes, those dragons today. You're probably the only one entertainment, Mr. Robinson. Ferris Lavagos. Age 29, Australian, works super for Chancellor's Palace. Grows up, literally struck here out of trouble. Would be attending parties or look up the wall gangsters and after that, I will be stationed with the laws to make sure no one slips. I'll go this announcement smiled. Surely something must have happened before. It's so, whatever happened, it was recent. Maybe they just want me to say something, fix something. Or bring a guest, right? Like me. I suppose someone could try to sneak inside it. It's weapons checking and getting on their own intentions. It's still nothing in particular that has been in the Chancellor's worried spies were not delayed the Jubilee celebration until events it's good news the end of the revolution. To delay it with Robin and his yeah, that's it. Nation born from tradition. And without our nation, we are nothing. She said the line would very well be the mission. Miss Lavagos, sir. Sure, I'll look up behind you. It's about time for me to assume my evening post. I don't think anyone else is coming. Ooh, looks like we just made it in time. 7. Let's go inside and rub elbows and all that. Yeah. Yes. Let the hobnobbing commence. So we do Chancellor's Palace, main chamber. Jubilee has already commenced. So this is the main hall. Large open space, 2 large rooms on either side. The Chancellor's office in the back. Stairs leading to a mezzanine on the 2nd floor. The private chambers and guest rooms must be upstairs and below us. What's up, 7? You look overwhelmed. Do you know the layout? I've never actually been inside the palace itself. I've always been somewhat curious. It's a nice place. The kind of place I'd be proud to get thrown out of. Yeah, it is quite posh. Feel free to explore if you like. No, I'll tag along with you if that's all right. See anybody you recognize? I recognize that pair of wallflowers. Oh, yeah, it's Roy. I had no animal star. You know, he must have come before dawn. Well, let's just try step and me without my bribe on. It's because they have detective. What a lovely surprise. Look, nods. And Flora's assistant from the factory. It's Chuckles. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. How's it going, Roy? I see the acquainted and indeed. I must admit I am thankful to see faces I recognize. Going wrong in an event like this. Curious. I should find out what it's doing here. Were you invited to Julie? Lord, not please. I've never liked titles. About like this word, I guess. It is customary for the largest landowners to be invited to official national meetings. Including the Thornroth family then. And it is Thornroth tradition to turn them down each time. A little game of cat and mouse that we like to play. And you called her bluff by appearing at Parsley. And my father would never die. Thus, victory was mine. I cannot wait to see the look of the Chancellor's face. Were you united as well as for me? Oh, goodness, no, Nax. I am less than nothing to them. Or didn't want to pretend. She was afraid of saying something that might cost her that silver badge. Ah, I see. Yes, and they wasn't going to come. So I invited her to attend the festivities. Even doing some catching up. It's been a nice day. I take it up a strong, there's no astronomy she gets. No man. I'm just itching for the chance to talk to the chance. Unbelievable. Chance that was too disappointing. In a couple of weeks since we spoke. How are your business since? Well, you'd after that. Honestly, it's been very difficult. All the great has been my life's work. And knowing now that I was partially don't say that. No, approach is too. If you go self-listed choice, then like more fiction short stories published in the periodicals. I have first-hand experience, you know. As the notes start playing to your streets, perhaps we can discuss it in detail another time. Thornroth house business. Not the greatest. Manufacturing is experiencing a downturn with so many youth being drafted starting this week. Yes, I heard. Drafting as young as 13 years of age this time. Utter madness, you asked me. We are in agreement. You'd like to especially pick up the chance of that, you might ask. What do you think it is for us to spy to me? I see they let you keep the grass in this room. They come and skate for stuff. That's unfortunate. They confiscated my coin purse as well. They are quite serious about thinking. Well, naturally. Chancellor, as well as every platinum and gold star badge on speak tonight, as well as all the folks who tag along like with me. So, once the stuff's fight, do they give you a badge? Some badge holders for the eye on the crowd, so to speak. And or vaguely. Likely just a reminder that Belmonter has countless spies over our border, just as we have spies across theirs. Yep, that's my guess too. With all the guesses tonight. Probably want people to be more careful than usual. And I'm glad you gentlemen, that you will excuse us with other faces we recognize the crowd. Ah, but you just around, take care of them. You should meet up to compare notes after our meetings with each other. That's to let it's just later. But you'll guess on that. So it takes some time. Pretty big hall. Gotta get up on the stairs. We went down and the steps rubbed up. Chancellor must be playing with just a crowd. Oh yeah. Hey, wait a sec. I recognize that now. What do you mean we can't go upstairs? I'm a platinum star holder. Can you hear me? What is he people about? Rocky tears. Good night, listen. Do you like your stars? Won't that be nice? Norman Stoker. Listen to the time. Good evening, Bo. Oh, you guys. Mr. Knox, not delightful. Are you working on another case? No. This is purely a social call. I'm sure you remember Mr. Lestrade. Yeah, big weird reunion going on today. Seems like it. They won't let you go upstairs. Not till the chancellor starts. We should be good up there too, Neve. My star is just as good as that. I'm okay watching you work. You're the only star that matters to me. But I really think you should take your hat off on it. Well, with the hat doors, that crow's got one. That's yeah. Come on, Rocky. You just need to take them. Don't be groused. Sure, but they're not very good skipping out that one. So that kiss right now. Well, he's had it. Right on. Questions about the balance. So yeah, I mean, make it clear. It's the major event from Rivulet's history. Am I to assume that all of the platinum star holders are here tonight? I did. Normally they don't have the entire line session together. Something were to happen to the insurance. I could start off live because Chancellor to meet me. Let's look to the first line. The leadership is staying in the second. Let me skip to the line. That's the line session. The only time I can remember that chance for the entire session. You didn't notice. Security here is tighter than, well, some I'm not going to say in front of me. I'm going to leave all of that considerable information out of the session. So you'll have a few interested. Oh, that's okay. That's a good bit of that. Thanks, guys. I was looking for providing information. Unless the suit rest of it. You're going to have a good best. Fine. Can afford to take some time for the composition on pause. The chancellor was not the guy who had not to do it. There's still got 2 weeks supply of coal to run the election dividend for the district. Well, the district is election now. We should spread some of that into the residential districts already. It'll take a lot more coal and a lot of machines to process it. The industrial district still is a full modernized. Future prospects for humanity. The area's bad because fed forward in one rise values 6 states. And ask the chancellor for permission to spend on metaphor at the state grounds. Not permission, support. We're going to need a grant regardless. And I want the next administrative plan. It's quite ambitious. Nobody knows what it's like their project. It's just were you giving a pamphlet about spy activity? Yeah, straight down. First time I can remember the government actually admitted to have a spy. They just said that we've got a huge open border with a hostile nation that we can have eyes on for it at all times. That shipments come to the shipyard multiple times a week. Not one of those boats. People. Not just sell loads of coal on the other nations. So maybe a dozen crew on board. Not exactly secure. God, why is this not a bigger than 2 reasons? One, the shipyard itself is pretty well guarded. And 2, once you're in, it's also almost impossible to get back out. Oh yeah, I guess the government controls the mail too. It's not like they can get any information outside either. That's right. So it's nothing worse than having to put the other platinum stars on edge. Nothing to fucking right. Everybody here is a badge. There's Britain's one of the popular. That's right, darn. But it's really good tonight. So when you get your hair and toss it, it's nice ones. Well, we've only just arrived, so I suppose we'll continue looking around. Enjoy yourselves. Oh, or up on the landing. I think the chancellor's about to speak. Attention, everyone. Yes, thank you. Thank you all for attending this historic occasion in the heart of Rivulet. Your Chancellor, Harold Holocrest, will be speaking momentarily. Please gather in the main hall until his address is complete. The front door and main gate are now electronically locked for the safety of all of our guests. Festivities will continue until midnight. If you need to leave before that time, please speak to me or a staff member. Now, I'd like to introduce the leadership of Rivulet. The Chancellor's aide, Benoit Arnault, would like to say a few words. Thank you, Faris. Welcome, guests. My name is Benoit Arnault. I've been aide to the Chancellor's office for nearly 10 years. I've served Chancellor Holocrass since his inauguration, and I've served his father, previous Chancellor, before that. Our nation remains a testament to tenacity and determination. For 50 years, we have proudly stood on our own. No other nation on this planet can say they've done what Rivulet has accomplished. That is thanks to all of you. Don't worry, friends. I am not here to announce my retirement. I've left to serve my nation for many more decades. Tonight, we rest with the sun, with years of freedom, and the friends and families who make it all possible. And now, leader of the Free Nation of Rivulet, please welcome Chancellor Harold Holocross. Rivulet, 50 years. 3 chancellors, thousands of souls lost in defense of our mighty right to exist. But let us not dwell on the past. Tonight's celebration is for the future of Rivulet, the future we shall make brighter together. We are a nation of good, a nation of fortune, born of struggle, and handsomely rewarded. The envy of the world. As you can see, the palace has been modernized with technology, ownable to great swaths of the outside world. Incandescent light, electrical mechanisms, tools, even cooking tools, secrets created by Rivulet engineers. And soon, our technology will enhance our sons who fight so bravely in defense of our nation's right to flourish. As stewards of Rivulet's future, it is my great honor to meet with each one of you to hear your wishes for Rivulet's future. Speak with Benoit outside of my chamber on the first floor to gather some list. I promise there's time to speak. So, feel free to visit the banquet hall, either the Hall of Records, or just the name on the left. We will be opening the second floor in a moment as well, which should give us some room for our guests to spread out. Let's have another round of your applause for your Chancellor, everyone. I'll be down shortly to take your names. One-on-one time with the Chancellor. Battling. I'm like the Chancellor. Beat up on that starboard. Really? His job is right because I'm lying. I want to get this straight. Wait. Why did I put me down this way? I guess the change was discussing. Don't get back. Look at that. Us trying to get to the thing. Now what you talk. All right. I'll put this. Okay. What do you say, Sam? I guess something like that. I put the same chance with all the class. Okay. You sound upset. I have a history of emotion. It's probably best that they do not know I am sure because just in case they don't catch it. Look, get me on the list. Gonna wait for the call out. I think my smokes. Check out about that. Good. Let's go. Reveal it. Chancellor's Palace Banquet Hall. They had a really good spread. You sure you just want fruit? Yes, I'm a vegetarian. I want to find a place to spit. Oh, no. What's up? That wolf over there. I recognize him. Argento Pelage. He used to be my partner. He saw me. Yeah, might as well introduce me then. That, is that you? What the? Hey, get over here. I'm gonna shot. You got me in right after that. I didn't think you of all people would show up. Did you go pay attention? Sure did. All the gold stars were mine, but I knew you wouldn't pay attention unless you got called out. Argento Pelage. Age 34. Platinum star holder, former performer. Look at this with the capital. Go to Dracula with some stuff. It's like my hunch was right. You and me got a lot to talk about. Force of the lodge. No, force. I graduated to the head of the technical position. You're in charge of the draft. What? You don't give me blood to start my truck. What do you think about? They go on Rocky. The chance for this found our remaining platinum star holder. Congratulations. What? Did you miss a huge portrait of me on the wall? Losing touchdown. Stars. More public star not public Jesus. And this is my guess for the evening. Chocolate Star. Well, that was the boys. We gotta catch up, you know. Let me pour you guys a glass. Yes, that I bring this back. Start to knock. Yeah, I'll work out. But you keep that going back. It's close again. Dragons at their goal. Yes, you were a legend. No one else came close to you. When you were able to get it against them, now it's the second of the session. Not a tell. Oh, don't be jealous. Just forget that you blew it. Ever watched Billy Madison? You blew it. Just stand by my decision. So this track, trouble, and the time. I take it this was for us with a decade. Felt like we were over bringing in some fresh money. Sure. And to retreat. You don't want to get up stuff. They think they know everything. They want to take over the world. That's just what they start to all patriotic pride, spirit of brotherhood. Cheer. Everything has to go. Trying to control the that to start. Yes, that is. Let's go. Wait, still working to break up that chips. Really? That's why we control. Everyone's got their chocolates. Chocolate. What's the call? Oh, yeah, treason. What do you think, Show? I'm gonna list again. Big strong guy like you get in and speak of that. And that pitch. Aware of it. I wrote it. In fact, I caught one myself. You got us there. Can't. So I got my dad. He was. Now I can tell the extra trainers. I just go figure it out before the box. Spiders probably. I should leave we got a lot to talk about. That dash past they go his way. Morris House A Fancy Chuckles. This moved up in the world rather quickly. Yeah. Ever since I met Seven here, I've turned things around. Not see. I was sent to collect you. Collect me on what grounds? The Chancellor has requested your guardianship while he conducts his private interviews with his guests. I suppose I've been discovered. Or they knew all along. Why do they want me, though? Why not the police like you? Oh, I'll be there too. The truth is, you are the only gold star holder who actually showed up. He has requested you to be on hand for protection. Also, since you can sense poisons with your magic, the Chancellor believes someone wants to make an attempt on his life. He always assumes that. Look, please, make my job a little easier and just come along quietly, won't you? This is a chance to overhear everyone's grievances with the government. It can prove helpful in my detective work. Very well. Mr. Lestrade, will you be all right on your own? Yeah, pretty early in line, so I'll see you soon, all right? I'm ready, Morris. Lead the way. Thank you, Detective. Follow me to the Chancellor's chambers. Rivulet, Chancellor's private chambers. Later in the evening. You may enter. Ah, Enforcer Knoxley, you came after all. Just Knox, please. Officer Morris, you required my aid. Officer Morris, you must mean Officer Holocrest. Holocrest, then he's... Morris is my son, yes. Yes. Well, I will be on guard outside the door. You will excuse me, everyone. Morris is the son of the Chancellor, but he's not part of the line of succession. I wonder what happened. Morris, he used to be such a good kid. He's found his place in service to Rivulet. Don't be too hard on the boy, Chancellor. Notebook entry, Benoit Arnold, age 55, EEL, Platinum Star holder and aide and advisor to the Chancellor. Harold Holocrest, age 58, Lion, the current Chancellor of Rivulet. What can I do for you, Arnold? Yes. Stand by the Chancellor while he conducts his meetings. You will be his bodyguard for the time being. And try to keep things from becoming too heated. You may interject if any guests are about to embarrass themselves. I'll leave it to you then. I shall make sure the line stays orderly and peaceful. Send in the first guest. The door boy. I haven't seen you since you were knee high. Look, you have to fry to get to first. Charming Jackson. I know not what words my father had for you when you asked me, but I hope Arnold's getting sick. That the word lost calling for power since before the revolution. Why should I think you're any different? I can't even take nothing. I'll be frank with you, Chancellor. This draft is set to decimate the manufacturing industry of course, it's about business. The little rich boy who wouldn't even serve is suddenly concerned about the draft. The no amount of coal buyback the loss of labor may never come. The future is our nation, and that this is an opportunity to get our histories a little push from the right direction. Not a nation. Your family needs millions around laborers and steam. The safeguards that a government but with this mission will learn how to man industrial superpower. The people will not stand for it. People will stand for what's best for the nation. Your syndicate has no place in Rivulet's future. You're a sad little boy, playing with his father's pieces of the game you can't even begin to understand. My father wanted your name wiped from history by force. Little did he know it was destined to erode in the winds of time. And the draft will continue unabated. The expansion of our rightful land is necessary to secure. You speak of futures, but you forget your an overhaul of this size cannot be completed within your lifetime. Is that a threat, Archimedes? You seem unconcerned with your own future, or that of the engineer you've been seen with. Is graciously invited to Yes, it's not, of course. Other story. Well, it's a financial market, so they renew it. There's a question. Why are you denying your patriotic duty to him? What? Think about war story to tell the hero. Stories are meant to be escaped. Say that again. Testament. Yes, that's right. What affects remote thirst? Contract. Yes, of course, what was the enter this? Yeah, I came here with that. Should start prior. Not the dirt, there's like work construction, this must got sound. See the houses there's looking great. We'll get race. Just let's talk about words with the good separate. This is falling apart. Government's priorities in my face understood. Then what's the point of it? Besides proper manners in front of you. See this is this is my simple. Give this response. That was the deal from the start. But I want to think big. I guess it's ambition, like you said. I think it'll be big. You know, end up designating the posts. You'll know history. Talk about the police and people. People about the police. Someone best. We do it the same protect. This is stuff still one of the big sources. You and me should. People need some wish to live up your country. Words come the limits of that final star to tell. Jesus shit. It's retreating. Does it seem pleased, nor does he seem overly angry? Got out of hand, thankfully. I'll be calling upon. I'll do what I can to satisfy everyone involved. Do is follow my. I'm going to the balcony for some air. Yachts, you and Ferris shall guard me from either side. Then what? I'm heading to the balcony on the upper landing. Rope off the second floor and send any guest jets, or I'll get right on it. Then where is Argent? Supposed to be here tonight. I need him on standby in case Mr. Knott sees. I believe Mr. Pelage was seen headed into the banquet hall. He has chosen to celebrate and broken loud. Should have never made him a well come along Nazi. It is a crisp night. Listening hall, upper landing later in the evening. The door to the balcony is locked. Ferris must have barred it for protection. Miss Laviosa, is she watching the courtyard from this balcony? Yes. I asked her to keep the doors barred to prevent guests from wandering out. Ferris, it's Harold. Open the door. I'm coming out onto the balcony. Ferris, Jets, or something the matter? She went out there. I'll have a look through the window. Now, the ground below. She's fallen. What? Hurry. Open the front door. Help her. Quiet down, Mr. Knox. What? I don't lie down and disengage the lock. To the front door. But don't let anyone besides Mr. Knox get through. Anyway, sir. That's it. What is this about? White idiot. We can't let the guests find out. But we'll let the investigate their body first. But why is something that she suffered past? Can't let pets that's to investigate this school. First of all, even if you think otherwise, she was not a type. Father, what shouted, is it? There's been an instant. You insist on saying investigates what happened. Instead, even with Ferris, and with that much shivers, and the full story as soon as possible. No one received intuition. Horrible. What do you think happened? It appears that she fell. Does she guard from this balcony often? I am at your command. In the plaza where she fell. Then I would like to see questions. Of course, down the stairs and guard the main door for you. She's dead, isn't she? I'm sorry, Morris. Close. We spoke at special events like this. I never had any much opportunity to get to know her outside of work. Well, I'll do my best. Sister, to tell me what you need from me. It is a small area to investigate. It would be helpful to gain access to the balcony where Labios no will require breaking down the door. The chancellor said to not draw attention. Like a show. little help in this case. We're wasting time. Okay, just look at my waste. Steps leading up to this. This is Flavio's huge this. Steps being up with struggling to sleep. Stone edges of these steps are quite picky. Even from a short distance, this is gorgeous. The artist stone. These steps are coming from that same ancient structure titles of museum of this the water that stood the test of time. Stone like this is big. From some sort of poetic and aggressive sort. Yes, she let it out against me. I almost smiled. I knew it instantly. What was that? She went. Yes, I heard the skin. Careful. Do not touch it. It has a very sharp edge. Little curious about the person. This tip is sharp and like that in its medication. You see it like it in the palace perhaps. How odd. Caps sharp. The put it with the portion, the caps, the portion of the spring. Yes, the section is delivered mechanisms clearly the sign of nefarious use of mind. It is a weapon. The caps is exactly as it was this time. I shall be willing to first. Surface seems to be mostly clear. Yes, I think the wolf took my ways after this weekend's race. Unfortunately, nothing seems to be. Yes. Yes, we're trying to plant, for instance, the toxic officially demonstrate my magic will not resonate with it. I see that I think. I have no idea if I did that. Is that section earlier? Yes. I can honestly get this on the top. I don't know. She goes on her back, their head facing the door. So she fell. She facing the door. She would have landed with her face close to her stomach and not her back. Thus she fell forward, rotating forward and down with her back. She fell while facing the plaza. She was facing away from the door because her almost like a needle. This needle covered in poison. But my magic is limited to magic. No weapons of any sort. As expected, she was technically not equipped to worry about not they went for rivers such as martial training, physical strength, altercation training happening. There was no place to return. So really, they'll come by us. Sufficient force to remove the suspect. I can throw a punch if you need it. Reason being my sense of understanding is supposed to matter when you feel magic. Struggling to check it out and a stupid problem. It's just because complex releases. I can sense the word of death. Complexes. Specific injuries. Of course, I'm sure assistance. She was mysterious. It's starting to take its toll. Oh, swallow. Blood. Blood of the fingers. It's giant blood. Do not mix. Whatever is what they're blood on the fingers. And it's related to the faith. It makes it keys. Forever. Dizziness, fatigue, onset suddenly. Oh, hold on. I need some blood sting upon my name. Well, what's good for the dizziness? So check. It took effect instantly. Felt the caps. Was disorder. That explains the sensation that I felt. Yeah, that includes to know. And then military time. Like the relationship. Boy, there's not much to say about this terrible. Rolling step. Another stuff that matters for second other concerns of the past. It's still that way. Spend putting yourself for that you were the only gold star right? That is more than necessary attention. Operate that Snapchat enforcement of the draft. That's the next step. They judge to disappear to the wild again. Oh, yes, environment. That's right. The distribution conflicts next 10. This is the chance. This task in a way of gas. You know, Alex make the bone. They're making instructions. Yeah. The restaurant at the top. Sits on a roof. This for the lunch. Still here. Come on. bitch on this one. I'll try to send them some police. And then it affects finding it up in the Aspect Dragon sits in a magnum way. Come on, man. Not a poison that doesn't kill you. How about you, master? The other thing you mentioned to me. Or just my or let it come. That's not we went all over. Like really tonight. You know what's a very trusty technique? That's what the business. Yeah, I think it's together. What we done is to do any more than 100. I'm trying to use the girls are more paranoid than usual. And a real buzz kill. Every creak and roll of this old castle he makes me check on. Get some palace fights come up to his position. So, lots of gold badges back in this position. It's nothing new. Try to help us with steps. Okay. Call for time. Chance or students. Should get a call or situation for everyone that's switch out to take your space to try and show some steam there. Fire. It's accurate. This session is to the taken from the source to the film. The evidence that must be not lost or stolen. Constitutional place. You have to bring the site of the badge. Badges to the place. Badges that be stored by no allow. guys got a little beer. Grants or chance to kiss us. Kids and brothers and raw records. And against strawberries. They are photographs, technology that we know. Taking out of the details and size. We can make change. So the chance of reciprocal report. Yes. Yeah, true. Yeah, about 5 minutes to get you answers. Enthusiastic. It's been 2 hours. This case, God, very cool. Not bad. Last case. Case. Oh. I'm gonna stream again at around midnight, but other than that, I'll be back on this Sunday or midday sometime. Hopefully by then we can finish up this. And my I know what I can do. to Legend of Zelda Random. Super XD lines. So, give him your best. I never rated him before, so hopefully he'll be alright when we rate him. So, you'll let him pull off the commands. Take care. I'll see you later tonight. Bye bye.